Welcome back everyone to some more F1 Manager 2022. So we've had a great Austrian Grand Prix, securing a P2 finish with Piastri, bringing him up now to P9. I think he was in P10 before that race, and then Pierre Gasly up to 7th, which is great. Yeah, Alpine are still far away from Mercedes, but hopefully we can catch up in the next one. Pierre Gasly has a development point. Let's see, what does he need? I'm not sure. I think we need to go into cornering. I want that to be a little higher. I want that to go up to 90s maybe for Gasly. Piastri with no development point, Jack Doohan with nothing. We have an F1 schools invitation. We've had this last season as well. We want to participate in it. We'll gain 100,000, but then staff experience gain pause for 7 days. That's fine. Let's just get it. So regulation voting has passed, and of course we voted for this regulation and it passes. So majority are for these changes, meaning that those in the bottom half of the table will suffer some time loss, and those in the front will gain some time to develop the car. Ferrari voted against. That's interesting why they did that. McLaren, Red Bull voted for. Of course, they're all cars that try to strive for 4th and above. Mercedes voted against. Interesting. Alpine, Williams, and Haas voted for. I thought Williams and Haas would disagree, mainly because they're going to lose time and lose some CFD simulator numbers here. AlphaTauri voted against, expected. Alfa Romeo voted for, and Aston Martin voted against. Well, that's an interesting turn of events here. So the resolution passes, so we'll have new development hours dedicated to us for the next season. It's interesting because you can see Ferrari is P2. They would gain immensely from the regulation change, and then we've got other teams like Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, McLaren that are below the other teams and voting against it. That's strange. So we're going straight into the French Grand Prix. No new parts coming through. We still got a couple days left until those pieces come in. We'll see how well we perform here. It's the home Grand Prix of the team, so hopefully we can have a good result. Let me just quickly show you guys that car part development. We got 27 and 11 days for these different parts that we are hoping to get soon. So we'll see how those upgrades come through for the next Grand Prix. So yeah, let's head on in. And without further ado, let's just jump into it. French Grand Prix, I think that's a relatively high downforce circuit. Something like this for Piastri, everything in the zone. And the more runs we do, the better we'll get acquainted with the car's handling. So we'll see. Alright, so Gasly has responded. Gasly has responded. It's only 54%. So we need to lower the... Yeah, we're gonna lower the wings a little and then mess around with the toes and all that stuff. So yeah, let's try this for Gasly again. Try to send him out again on the softs. So Piastri responds as well, 69% for him, so it's not all too bad, but I do need to shuffle things up a little. Traction is not looking great, so let's just try and get a little bit of shuffling going on here. All right, Gasly's done more laps here. Great, 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 bad. Oof. So we need to touch on the back side here. Maybe this is good enough, you know? Maybe just a simple maneuver here is enough to get us back into decent percentage. So yeah, let's do that. All right, Piastri's come back with a great response. So we got optimal cornering, great traction, great straights, and good on the braking stability and oversteer. So let's really try to master this a little. Let's try to get things into the right spots here. Perhaps a little shuffle of everything would be nice, so let's keep it at that. All right, so session 1's over. We scored a P9 and a P14. Not all too shabby. Alonso Latifi taking a good penalty today by the looks of it. Piastri, we don't know. Gasly, we don't know yet because we're still in the process of determining if the setup is good. Let's take a quick look at Gasly before we go. So it's went from good to great, from great to good. It's still bad on the oversteer, so we need to make things a little interesting here. Alright, Gasly comes back with a great as a response, 80%. We can improve on this a little further, I think. We got an optimal braking stability. Let's shift a couple of these here and there, you know? Okay, Piastri response, optimal, great, great, good, good. So not the greatest result here. Need to adjust a couple things here as well. He's back. Let's see. Optimal. Great and good. Not the best result that we are expecting here. But let's see. Let's try to adjust these a little bit more. Alright, let's see what Piastri gives us. It's a 74%. 74. Highest confidence setup was 83. We need to shuffle this out about. We have it end of FP2, P5 for Pierre Gasly, P11 for Piastri. Okay, so let's see if we can improve on our setups. Views from Gasly's side of the garage, 99%. Look at that. We finally found a very good setup. I'm not touching this car anymore. We're just gonna send him out on mediums once more just to get additional laps in. But that is very good. Okay, Piastri's side of the garage needs a little bit more help. 81% after that run. So we've got one last shot at this, I think. So let's see what I can do here. Alright, this is it. What have we got? Optimal, good, and great. Oof. This is the best I can get, apparently. Unsure. 89%. Do I touch it anymore? I think I want to bring oversteer a little down. Let's try and fit this in. Alright, by the end of the session, P6 for Pierre Gasly, P16 for Piastri. Hopefully we can get this set up to a decent position for Piastri. I made a tiny bit of adjustment to try and get some more optimal ranges for the setup. But time for qualifying now. 99% on Pierre Gasly's car, and I think Piastri should have a better understanding of the car with that kind of configuration. So hopefully we can get some good laps in. Let's see. Alright, here we go. So Piastri did get impeded by Bottas a little. He is not setting any great laps, but Gasly on a very stonking lap. Purple sector right now. Piastri with a 131 something, 131.5. Let's see what Piastri or Gasly's got for us. 131.1. So he's about 3/10 faster than Piastri, which is a great sign. Of course, Gasly has a great car setup confidence, so we'll see what Piastri's is looking like. Alright, let's see. Car setup 93%. Okay, that's fantastic. That's good. We'll leave it at that. I think he should be fine, and I think he should be well into the next round on that one run. I think he should be fine. Alright, we did just one run with Gasly and Piastri. It seems like Gasly made it through safely, as well as Piastri, Stroll, Zhou, Schumacher, Albon, and Latifi are knocked out. Of course, Latifi will be back of the grid with that penalty. So, let's go into Q2. Alright, so Bottas got in the way a little bit. So Gasly's not going to have the greatest of laps, but it should still be competitive. Also, we put on used softs on him, so he's about 2/10 slower than Sainz. Not bad. Piastri as well. Oh, goes fastest. What a drive from Piastri. Very well done. No one's behind us. But yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. Piastri, please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Please tell me Gasly's got a good lap to get out of here. Give him some slipstream as well. Give him some slipstream. Hopefully. Gasly in P13. This is it. That's his final lap. Goes P2. Marvelous. On the fresh tires. P2. Piastri's on his run now. Alright, here we go. Piastri on his final hairpin turn, leading to a start finish straight. Good power. Come on. 131 maybe? 131.3. Is that good enough to get him out? Oh no! He's knocked out. I gave you fresh softs as well. Ah. Unlucky, man. Well, we're only flying with Gasly now. I guess that's the 6% difference in car setup. Confidence. Ouch. Well, that's a shame. Piastri's out. He got eliminated. Gasly is through though in P6. Magnussen, Vettel, Ricciardo, Ocon, and Piastri are out. Let's move on to the final round then. Alright, moment of truth for Gasly, who's on a decent lap here. Let's see. Can he get us a decent position? This is used set of softs, by the way, 131.5, so he's a little slow. But hopefully he'll improve on this lap with the fresh softs. Well, this is it for Gasly. Checker flag is out right now. Can he get a decent exit out of here? Please tell me he gets a decent lap in. Maybe in the 130s. Yep, it's a 130.9. P5. Okay, very good job from Gasly. Just a couple tenths off of Perez and Sainz. Verstappen and Leclerc in a league of their own. Goodness me. But this is a competitive starting position. I like that. We have a P5 for Gasly, tactical pole position for Piastri. So let's head on into race day. This is going to be exciting.
Tension continues to build here as race day begins. Alpine demonstrated a lot of grit during qualifying here and will be hoping that the hard work pays off when it comes to the race. We saw a reasonable push from Mercedes in qualifying, and they'll have plenty of opportunities here to achieve a great result. And the weather is sunny here today, apart from a few clouds. Let's hope they remain scattered on the horizon.
Absolutely right. So brace yourself for a fantastic conclusion to the French Grand Prix.
All right, French Grand Prix. Let's see, it's all about strategy and strategy. So let's see. All right, so this is the type of strategy we're going for. It's going to be a lap 30 pit for Gasly, hard to mediums, and then Piastri on the hard to mediums on lap 31. So it's going to be lopsided a little, but yeah, we should see how well this performs. I am tempted though to try and put Piastri on strat A, which is the medium to hards. I'm wondering if that's going to be better. It's going to be a minute and 36 seconds slower according to the timing, but then again, I don't think the strategy has been patched in the game. I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. We're going to go for the hard to mediums. Let's see what we can pull off. Nah, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it with Piastri. I'm going to go medium to hards with this guy. Gonna go 24 laps. Yep, that's the ultimate decision for me. We're gonna do medium hards for Piastri. We're gonna do hard to medium for Gasly. Let's see how this goes.
I hope I'm not tempting fate here, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. And there we have Pierre Gasly. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. And here's the second Alpine. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium.
Let's go.
And we're just moments away now.
Hopefully the lopsided strategy is going to help us out here. Medium to hards for Piastri, hard to mediums for Gasly. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how well we can perform here. Lights out, and away we go. We're pushing on both cars. So let's see. Come on. Gasly, you better get some good running here. P4 right now. Up the inside, possibly P3. Cuts that corner immensely, I think. On the graphic at least. But he's up to P4 already. That's good. Piastri up to P9, which is awesome as well. Piastri had a brilliant start. Let's take a quick look at his start then. Ooh, the AlphaTauri gets out of the way actually. So yeah, that gives Piastri a clear line straight to the Mercedes. And up the inside he goes. Yep, P9. That's beautiful. Yeah, what a start. Team's happy. Anyway, let's see how this progresses. We have quite some breathing space on the tires, so I'm not too worried here. But yeah, it's looking good right now. A little bit of swerving from the Ferrari and Red Bull co-drivers there. Gasly's closing in though. Oh, possibly getting the Ferrari here. Hold on a sec. Possibly getting the Ferrari. Yes, he does. Wow, up to P3 for Gasly. This is looking good. Possibly getting the Red Bull into the right-hander here. Pushing Verstappen on the wider line there. He gets the inside line for the next turn as well, and he gets him. Does he? He completes the move. Yeah, beautiful. Simply lovely. But Leclerc is running away with it. Let's see what tires everyone's on. I know there's some medium runners here. Yep, Leclerc's on the medium. So yeah, that's been a good running so far. I'm going to bring him down to aggressive immediately because we need to save some tire life. I'm going to bring him down to aggressive as well, just to lessen the heat in the tires.
Yeah, take it easy.
Let's try to run away, please.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Piastri up to P7, which is good as well. He's got Bottas to negotiate past, and then he'll be up to the Red Bull. Let's see. How's Piastri doing? He's literally in this train here. I think I might bring him down to standard and just keep him pushing in this train. Gasly in the meantime is pushing closer to Leclerc, which is a good sign. It's good news. Let's keep it going. Stay close to him. We're extending the gap on Verstappen as well, which is good. And then as soon as we get close to Leclerc, I think we'll drop him down to standard as well. Try to preserve some tire life. Come on. I think we go to standard now because I want that DRS actually.
Back it out. Back it out.
Yep.
Come on. Keep it up, Gasly. Verstappen. Oh, Piastri just went past Perez here. Nice. He's got Bottas to get past, but Bottas is dragging him along, so that's also good. Alright, he's possibly making a move on Bottas here. Hold on a sec. He's found momentum. Oh, he's up the inside of Bottas. Possibly making the move stick. Piastri up to P5. No, not yet. Still behind Bottas, but he'll get some DRS help in this lap.
DRS enabled.
Alright, Gasly. Go neutral. Go neutral. We can't afford to waste any more ERS here. Moment of truth for Gasly though. Let's see. Does he get the help of DRS to get past Leclerc here? Can he get past? I don't think so. Or he is finding some momentum, but Leclerc's put his car directly in the middle, so overtaking has become difficult. Oh, Gasly takes the lead, and there's a Sector 1 yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag's ahead.
Okay, let's see. Piastri's making a move on Bottas as well. We know Leclerc lost position with DRS. Sainz runs wide in turn 3. He's lost so many positions. He's gone to the back of the grid. Hello. Let's take a look. Oh, he's run wide. Oh, he's stationary. He's lost so many positions. He's back of the grid now. Ouch. I gotta keep an eye on these tire temps though. It's looking okay right now. 120 degrees. 120, 130 as Gasly's going around the bends probably. Yep.
This is good.
Let's keep it going though. Okay, Piastri's pit window has just opened, so I'm gonna tell him to push for about a lap or two so that he can get close to the front pack. Gasly and Leclerc are still battling it out, giving each other DRS and just pulling away from everyone else. So Piastri is now in his pit window, I believe. Lap 22. Yeah, we're gonna pit him now. We're gonna pit him now for the hards because it's a more versatile tire. So hopefully Piastri can get a nice pit stop in. We'll pull the trigger first and see how everyone else reacts. Alright, here we go. Piastri's in. So is the Mercedes of Russell. These two guys are blinking first. We are blinking first because I think the undercut is pretty strong around France. So let's see. There's a Ferrari coming in as well, and Norris is coming in as well. Let's see. 2.6. We got held up by the Mercedes a little bit, but that's alright. I think we're right behind him anyway. So we'll keep pushing. Gasly is right in the rear of Leclerc, so we'll see how that pays off. Piastri, where are you? P10 maybe? Yeah, he's P10. P11, P12. Yeah, he's lost 2 positions. Or, that's fine actually. We don't know how things are looking. So we're going to push early doors, try to stay close to Russell. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So Leclerc, Verstappen, and Bottas are in the pits. Gasly up ahead by 11 seconds. Perez still hasn't pit. He's on the hards as well, but he has more tire life left. These hard tire runners have a little more tire life left. But that's alright, because I think he's on target to finish by lap 30. So we should be good. We are pitting this lap for Gasly. We're going to move on to the mediums here. Try to go attack. Try to really rinse through this tire before we move. And here we go. Gasly's in. Let's take a look at how this pit stop goes for him. I think Alonso and Perez will continue. They're 10 seconds behind us. But they have still some tire life left. Leclerc is the only car on the hards. I think he's already pit. So Leclerc is the one we have to try and beat out of the pits here. Let's go. Good stop. 2.5 from the team. Come on. Can we stay ahead of Leclerc here? Let's take a look. Leclerc went past. He went past. But we're on the stronger tire though. The undercut was strong with Leclerc. Come on, let's push, buddy. Ah, look at all that traffic go by. So yeah, it was true. The game is still broken because you see Piastri had a much better stop here than Gasly. So yeah, the data is wrong. The data is wrong. It's a good thing I took a risk with Piastri though. Let's see, Gasly's caught up with these guys. Ocon is going into the pits. Yep, so Perez, Alonso, and Ricciardo still need to pit. Bottas, Piastri, Verstappen, and Leclerc are the cars that we have to try and battle it out with Gasly and Piastri. Alright, I think everyone's done their pit stops here.
Was a purple lap.
Gasly and Piastri are both in the points now, or in the podium spots, or almost in the podium spots. Piastri is following nicely behind Gasly. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Interesting. Piastri's tires are pretty worn though, compared to Bottas. Alright, oh, Leclerc spun in turn 6. That's huge. Hold on a sec. Oh, he is a championship leader. He has 1 onto his name. Oh, Leclerc spun badly. Very badly. What does that mean for us? Are we going to be up a position? No. Leclerc's still very far ahead from Verstappen, so he maintains P1 despite the spin. Just had to do a 360 no-scope on the haters. But it's looking like a P3 for Gasly, and I think Piastri's losing positions to Perez. So yeah, it was a better choice for Gasly. The hard medium was a much better strat, actually. So I stand corrected. The game did fix itself, I guess, to some degree. Piastri is about to come into his final lap here.
Okay, final lap.
I think Gasly just needs to bring it home. No big rush. He's 4 seconds, 5 seconds behind Verstappen, and Russell's another 6 seconds behind him. So not too bad. Piastri is struggling a little, so maybe I might tell him to push a little, just to get a little closer to Perez and try to push on him. I think the problem was that the tires are too worn right now. Gasly still has some tire life left with 41%, so he's quite happy. I think there was a little bit too much push in the early stages, and I wasted too much tire life. But that's alright, because I think Piastri's done well to stay in the fight here. Maybe P6 might be an option with DRS here. So we'll see how Piastri fares. Gasly, just bring it home. I think Piastri might have better racing right now, because this is going to be interesting. Bottas might get P4 here. But yeah, Piastri, beautiful drive from him as well to get P7. So yeah, I think I'll stick to the harder compound first and then the softer compound, just like I do in F122. Yeah, I should not doubt myself anymore. But I think Gasly's crossing the line soon. He's coming up to the line. Verstappen and Leclerc were way too fast compared to what I was expecting of them. But yeah, they are GOATED, and they are the best drivers in the game anyway, so I expect nothing less. But what a drive from Gasly to be on the podium. Double podium over the last 2 Grand Prix weekends. Austria and France were good to us. And that's it. Gasly P3.
Okay, that's
nice.
the checkered flag.
Piastri P7 coming across the line now, I think.
Good things, guys.
Beautiful.
Nice job.
We can take
Let's take a look
now.
at the victor.
And there it is. A win.
What a win for
Charles
Leclerc.
And
I think we also
thoroughly
beat the
deserved.
Mercedes today, so that's good.
Talented driver and undoubtedly a worthy winner.
What a win from Leclerc. Bravo, bravo. But good result. We beat we both beat the Mercedes, so I think that's a couple points earned ahead of Mercedes, so we'll take that. That was good. Yes. Let's go, Gasly. We'll actually get a podium this time.
Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars. A truly well-earned podium.
Yes,
here,
we got a podium
and a dream come
celebration.
true for everyone involved.
Yeah, P3, let's go. What a result.
The Frenchman was in
Mastermind.
sublime form today, fully deserving of his podium finish here.
Yes, what a celebration. Great result.
It was a hard-fought contest for all 3 drivers, each one securing
GOAT
precious
now.
points for their team.
GOATED.
Great racing from Alpine here
That's a
today.
beautiful win.
Some
Or
high-quality
beautiful,
work all round.
finish.
Yeah, this was a really clever bit of strategy, and it's great to see that pay off. I can't wait to find out what they show us next time.
And after this result, the team is 4th in the constructor standings.
Next round, we're moving on to an exhilarating circuit. Formula 1 will be taking to the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
All right, Hungary's next. Let's go. I'm hungry. I'll see myself out. But anyway, that is a beautiful, beautiful result. Up to third. What a result from Gasly. So yeah, it is a much better strategy to go from hard to mediums. Oscar Piastri tried. He was up into P4 for a while, but then the tires just dropped off immensely. So yeah, we should have been more careful with Oscar Piastri. Leclerc, Verstappen, and Gasly in the top 3. Bottas, Russell, Perez, Piastri, Hamilton, Alonso, and Norris in the top 10 points. Sainz, Ricardo, Vettel, Ocon, Magnussen, Latifi, Albon, Stroll, Zhou, and Schumacher round out the finishers. Let's see how this looks for the Drivers' Championship. We're closing in on Russell with Gasly, so not too far away from Russell. Piastri is up in P9, closing in on Valtteri Bottas. Not bad from him as well. Let's take a look at how the Constructors changes over this past weekend. We're now down to only 104 points between us. I think it was a little more. Of course, it was seven more than before this because we just gained 7 points on Mercedes. So 104 points divide Alpine from Mercedes. So that was a good weekend overall. Really good podium finish, but we need to figure out strategies that'll put both cars in the podium for a consistent number of times. Jack didn't get to drive, but hopefully we can get him a drive next time. I keep forgetting. I need to remind myself. 785k bonus for Gasly and 4.3 million made, which results with us earning 3.5 million over the weekend. Let's go.